So your review sheet for a quiz you'll have Wednesday. I shouldn't have to do a review on adding and subtracting fractions, but for some unknown reason I have to. Jocelyn, can I add 1/2 and 9/10 the way it's currently written?
No.
No, why not? They don't have the same denominator. So if I take my two denominators, 2 and 20, Taylor, I'm up here. 2 and 20. And I list my multiples of 2 and my multiples of 20. If you use your multiplication chart, which most of you didn't, is 20 a multiple of 2?
Yes.
Yes. 20 is going to be my common denominator. I'm sorry, I'm going to be cranky today just simply because I have done 48,000 of these problems with them. And I'm giving them and they're like, a fraction? What's a fraction? I don't even know what those mean. And then they're just making stuff up. So much faster, though, to get it done fast. All right, so if I went down 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, I'm going to find my least common denominator of 20. Bingo, it's in a multiplication chart. I don't even have to really look. Helen, I'm up here. I cannot just change this and make this 1 over 20. That's what about half of you did. I'll just make this 20 and move it over. That's like taking a pizza, cutting it into 2 pieces, and eating 1, and telling somebody else took that same pizza, cut it in 20 pieces, and ate 1, and that's the same amount. No. I have to multiply this by a fraction that equals 1. Any fraction that equals 1 has the same numerator as denominator. Evan, what is my fraction that equals 1 here? 10 over 10. Because when I multiply fractions, I multiply straight across. 2 times 10 gives me 20. 1 times 10 gives me 10. This fraction is already over 20. So this just stays 9/20. You should have about 4 million of these written in your journal. If you don't have 4 million of these written in your journal, go to my Tube of You page and work them out and practice.
And that's all you have to do?
No, we're not done. Did we add them? If we didn't add them, we're not done. But thank you, Nevaeh, for volunteering. Nevaeh, what's 10/20 plus 9/20? We only add the numerators. Only add the numerators. 19 over 20. Ivan, is this fraction greater than or less than 1? How do you know?
Because if we ate 19 pieces
Out of,
20.
you'd have eaten more than 1 pizza?
Oh,
It's less than. Good, less than 1. Anytime you have a proper fraction, it's less than 1. Is this jogging memories? I realize it's Monday. I realize it's Monday, and for Sunday you slept on your side, so all the fraction stuff drained out of your brain.
I didn't.
That's why I didn't give the test today, hoping that maybe between now and Wednesday we can jot some of this back down in our journals. If it were me, I might write 1 or 2 of these down in my journal and put it in my table of contents so that I could find it. 7/18 plus 1/2. 7/18 plus 1/2. Well, first I need to find the least common denominator. So Addison, what are my denominators? 18 and 2. If I use my multiplication chart, what am I going to find as my least common denominator? 18. Because it's going to go 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I always start with my smallest one and take it out until it's bigger than my biggest denominator or equal to my biggest denominator. So I have to change these. So these are both over 18. Addison, are either one of these over 18 right now? Oh, okay, that's what I meant. It's exact, one of our denominators is 18. So I just have to move my numerator over there. This one is not over 18. I have to multiply that by a fraction that equals 1, because if I multiply by 1, I'm not changing the denominator. No, I'm not. You can't make me. I'm not changing the value. Sorry, I'm not changing the value. I'm just changing the way it's written. So Addison, what do I multiply by here? 9/9. Because any fraction that has the same numerator as denominator equals 1. So what's my numerator over here? 9. And it's addition. So Addison, what is 7/18 plus 9/18? 16/18. Is that your final answer, Addison? Excellent. Addison knows it can be simplified. And this is good information for you, because on that back side of the last page, which you can't do until you get to the last page, you have to simplify fractions. To simplify fractions, I find all of the common denominators, or all of the common multiples of 16 and 18. Let me change that again. I need to find all the factors of 16 and 18 and find the biggest one they have in common. So let's go with Kayla. Sorry to wake you. I know you were busy not paying attention. Sometimes that takes a lot of work. What are all my factors of 16? 1 and 16? 2 and 8? 4 and 4. Hunter, my factors of 18.
1 and 18. 2, 19.
2 and 9.
Yeah, 2 and 9.
Good.
3, 6.
3 and 6.
That's all.
That's all. That is all. Taylor, tell me all the factors they have in common. Yeah.
2.
Okay, they both have 2 in common.
Well, each one of them has 1.
They both have 1 in common. What else? That's it. So my greatest common factor is 2. Once I know what my greatest common factor is, I divide both my numerator and denominator by that greatest common factor. So, Ivan, what is 16 divided by 2? 8. Ivan, what is 18 divided by 2?
8, 9.
9. That is in lowest terms. If you're stuck, if you're confused, if you're baffled, if you're flummoxed, if your mind is cattywampus. Please. Please. And the rock means please! Get on the tube of you. Go to my videos on adding and subtracting fractions, finding the greatest common factor, finding the least common multiple, simplifying fractions to lowest terms. Please do those things, because as we near Christmas and the birth of Jesus, I really want to make sure you understand how to do this. Especially for the quiz we have Wednesday, because some of you didn't have a good first quiz, and we want to use this quiz to raise our grades, so Mom and Daddy think you're brilliant. Thank you for watching.